All right, welcome to a muted video of mine. So I'll try to make this simple. The magically disappearing and appearing weekend pack is back. The bronze pack has always been there, and there's a new starter pack. And I would recommend for alphas that of all the things you should do in Eve, none of them should be to buy skill injectors or boosters to raise your attributes temporarily. The main reason, the only reason I counsel alphas, new players, to buy any of that stuff off the website or in-game through Plex is to ensure that you can get an Omega skill, a couple of Omega skills to level 5. The first one will be with using the weekend pack, $375. It's never on sale. A couple of months ago, the bronze starter pack was, all the packs were 50% off except the weekend. But the weekend pack is great because you've got enough days to get one of your characters level 5 infomorph psychology, which is brilliant. You can get a few of them up to level 4 and get a few jump clones installed in places. And this allows you to take advantage of the main thing I tell noobs to do is get the, let's bring it up here. I'll show you the implants exactly. There's 2 implants that are great. That'll help you early on, that are wonderful. And there's 2 of them, and they both take the same slot. Yeah, Master, don't buy this. Don't waste your money. Don't ever think you need to skill yourself. Don't. If anybody counsels you to do that, just leave that alliance or corporation. This is a screensaver with a built-in chat function. Relax. You can contribute, not as a. Don't feel you have to contribute as cannon fodder. So, it is the 603 power grid for battlecruiser and above, because you're talking about smaller ships have more CPU than power. So you've got the CPU, which gives 3% more. So if you say you have 100 CPU, that's 3 more CPU, and it costs 20 million, so it's quite expensive. The skill for infomorph is only 1 million, and yeah, and the power grid is also there. The 3%, so usually around 20 million. So there's that. So that's great to have in one of them in one implant, jump clone, another in another jump clone. So you can swap out when you need to, when you're trying to just you need one more power or something and you're short, right? And that happens a lot when you're trying to theory craft as a noob and fit your ship and all that stuff. So that's helpful. It's useful. There are other stuff that you can do once you've got enough jump clones, is that you can tailor fit. Say if you like an active armor tank, you could go with they call it the Asclepian implant set, and say if you do an active shield tank, it's called the crystal set. So you can get those. They're quite expensive, very expensive in fact. But it is something, you're playing as an alpha, you've got the ships, you're having fun, but you just really want more tank, and you want to say buy a really cheap crystal. The alphas are the cheapest. The high grade crystal alpha, yeah, right, 80. The low grade crystal alpha is right. It's best to buy this stuff at Jita, because this will be inflated prices. You can check Eve Tycoon for the prices, of course. High Tycoon. Bring that over. Yeah, unfortunately it's... Yeah, wow, okay. No, it's the cheapest there. Okay, so... They are very expensive. Let's go with the low grade. Low grade Crystal Alpha is... Oh, okay. Let's go mid grade. Okay, 20, yeah. So 25 million mid-grade Crystal Alpha, 25 million. So you're looking at a decent implant to just get a little bit more active tank for your shields. There's that. And there are other implants that are way cheaper. Some sets are incredibly cheap, but mostly you're looking at, yeah, in the dozens of millions of ISK. So I'll shy away from that topic now and get back to talking about the other stuff you should get. So the bronze pack I would recommend for people who want Cybernetics 5 or want to fill out the other characters with level 5 Infomorph Psychology. The Cybernetics skill is a 3-rank skill, which takes 3 times as long as the Infomorph, and it's quite expensive. No, I don't think so. I think Cybernetics is pretty cheap. The skill. I think you've already got the skill, in fact. Pretty sure you've already got it by default. Anyways, so that's rank 3, and it'll take you quite a bit, probably about 5 days to get it or more. Let's see, probably 9 days to get it to level 5. So one of your characters could get to level 5, and that would allow the ability to plug in the Omega skill, the Omega implants and the Epsilon implants that require Omega. And there's a few very expensive in the 150 million range hardwires that require Omega state to plug in, but there's that. That's helpful, especially if going down that route, but it is quite expensive. But usually this usually means you've got an Omega with the income to invest in this kind of thing, and also to get the improved implant, which is the highest attribute boosting implant you can get, and I'd highly recommend that. Yeah. So yeah, that is the only reason I would say plunk money down for a pack. Yeah, it's well worth your time to do that, because it's a game changer and will help you in the very long term. And this game, like I say, is a screensaver with a built-in chat function. Enjoy it for what it is, but don't be fooled by the people who want you to hurry up and wait to skill yourself, or to say if you've got the income you should do this. It's like, no, don't waste your risk. Put your risk into other more valuable things than that. Yeah, if you're a whale, you won't be on my channel. I'm not into that kind of thing. So yeah, me talking about the efficiency of men-at-arms, don't listen to those people. They're talking to you about skilling yourself. And yes, there might be efficiencies to stuff like that, but this is the wrong channel for that. Yeah, it's funny because I'll be talking about this stuff, and somebody will come in and say, "Oh yeah, the men-at-arms is the greatest thing ever," and you look at it and you research it and go, "Wait, it might be efficient, but you're still skilling yourself." And that's not what I'm about at all. Anyways, hopefully it helped. Do take advantage of it. It is well worth that game-changing investment, right? Because if you're playing for free and you're thinking, well, I don't have a lot of money, but I can blow $375 US on this, getting myself all my characters on one client, about 3 or 4 jump clones installed in various places or in one place that I can switch out for different, really cheap 20 million implants for slot 6 for a little bit more CPU or a little bit more power. And that gives you that ability to do that. And then you're thinking about stuff like this. It elevates your game. And that's all I'm trying to do. Just elevate your game, not try to push you down a road of, skill injectors and attribute boosters and stuff like that makes no sense to me. Listen to somebody else and follow the matter. Anyways, have fun in Eve. And yeah, sorry about the no music and no sound. I'm trying to run 7 clients on a potato computer. Have a good one.